Wonderful people, viewers and subscribers, you're welcome back again. This is BVI Channel 1, where we tell you undiluted truth. INEC, during the election, had glitches and told the Nigerians to go to court. JAMB had glitches. They came forward to apologize and had a receipt of the exam.
Despite being able to identify the source of the problem and the affected centers, we are conscious of the painful damage it has inflicted on the reputation of JAMB. As registrar of JAMB, I hold myself personally responsible including for the negligence of the service provider and I unreservedly apologize for it. And the trauma it has subjected affected Nigerians to, directly or indirectly. Once again, we apologize and assure you that this incident represents a significant setback for the board's reputation. We remain committed to emerging stronger in our core values of transparency, fairness, and equity. It is our culture to admit error because we know that in spite of the best of our efforts, we are human. We are not perfect.
Now, put these two side by side. You understand why Nigeria will never move forward. To start with, the personnel at the helm of affair and the person of the registrar of JAMB became remorseful because it didn't start today. People had already been investigating JAMB because I heard there is a conspiracy targeting the Southeast to undermine their progress into, academic pursuit. But that aside, because it also happened and affected Lagos and some other places, these glitches happened because people have been investigating these JAMB, glitches. Let me just use that word. They were able to be drawn to the table. That's why the stakeholders came forward and the man owned up. And that is why this weekend, the children will be going back to exam to rewrite their exams. Now let us flip the page to INEC. INEC had glitches and told you, go to court. Because they know that not them go their court. The people that is holding a sensitive position matters in life. And as far as I'm concerned, INEC and the APC are on the same team. They are the same political party, including the judiciary. Because when I saw this picture, I told you, when somebody posted it, I said, I agree with it completely. Because they are the arms of government doing a lot of harm to Nigerian institutions. One, executive harm. The other one, legislative harm. And the other one, judicial harm. And under the control of these people. You can understand the point now. Good. Tell me how this country will move forward, will progress. If these children, after taking the exam, after toiling, after sitting burning candle nights, and at the end of the day, you push this thing out as the result, and you want them to accept. I had a girl committed suicide because of this. People gave in their all, and you made a mess of it. And you will tell them to go to court. You can imagine if JAMB asks people, go to court. If INEC were to behave like JAMB today, I can guarantee that Nigeria will not be where it is today. But since people have been complicit, people have allowed INEC to ridicule the entire lives of the people, what do you think will change? Nothing. Nothing will come out of it. Until INEC is reformed, forget about it. People are talking about JAMB. And let us even talk about JAMB. JAMB have outlived its usefulness. JAMB have outlived its usefulness. JAMB is so useless. That institution should be scrapped. Since the universities and institutions said they are pursuing me or whatever they call it, it's better after writing your WAEC, let the universities independently, prepare the exams. If you pass, you get admission. If they decide to be admitting only Olodos, it will reflect in the academic records. Okay? Instead of putting up JAMB and then spending money, billion billions of naira, and at the end of the day, nothing comes out of it. How would JAMB conduct election for a citizen that is over 200 million persons and children that are coming out of secondary schools on yearly basis, annual basis, hitting millions above the numbers INEC is even controlling? Yes. I'm telling you honestly. Tell me, how would that happen? If result of JAMB could be rigged in this manner, you can then understand what is happening in INEC. So for me, scrap JAMB. There is no need for that. And for INEC, we are not going to say scrap it, but it must be reformed. If it is INEC, let it be INEC. If it is Independent National Electoral Commission, let it be independent from any political party or appointment, or political appointment as you may call it. From the president, you appoint chairman, and you think he's going to be loyal to you. They appoint commissioners, and you think they're going to be loyal. They'll be loyal to the party that appointed them. And that is the truth. The same is also applicable to the judiciary, the judges at the Supreme Court or even at the tribunal courts. Being appointed and respect anything. How independent are they? That is why things will continue to go wrong. There is no two ways about it. So Nigerians, you are catching the gist why things will never work in this country. We are only here to conscientize you. We are only here to expose your consciousness to the reality of the time and the days we are living in Nigeria. And until Nigeria happened to you, you will not understand. If Nigeria could happen to these young chaps, promising chaps that wrote JAMB, then Nigeria, no, they fear you. It will happen to you. It's only about a matter of time. It will come knocking at your door. So what can we do? Rise up, resist institutional impunity. That is the problem. Because I said corruption and impunity have become an institution in this country. If you're not corrupt, you are not normal. And that is the truth. So, Nigerians, it must start with you. Nigerians, it must start with you, because Nigeria is a reflection of Nigerians. So it's up to you. It's up to you. And that is the message. Help me share this video. If you believe in this message, let it go viral. Let everyone get this message. And I still remain also to repeat, as your advocate for good governance. Let me have your thought on this on the comment section, and let the discussion continue from there. Bye-bye for now. GGN, uniting the people for good governance.